We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. The Brewers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Adbert Alzolay will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
In is Christian Yelich, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
From Milwaukee, the left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
First offering on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and then it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Merker has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next will be Willie Adames. First pitch coming, here it is.
No, that's down.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Now the 1-0. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 11.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. set, and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And that misses 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting first, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Comes set, the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Chop this one right side. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Colin Ray, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Taylor is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Not shortstop, Dansby.
So one away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
So here's Cody Bellinger. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 23 homers, 53 RBIs. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And this is low. Ball two. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up into the bleachers and gone. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate, Matt Merker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here after that 2-run bomb. Another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that 2-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Merker leads off first with 1 away. Outside and low, 3-0. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk. And there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Hosmer. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. from the stretch. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And ready for his first at-bat, Jesse Winker. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
Jesse Winker.
The pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
The 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Standing in now, Michael Brasso. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Called strike, 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Bellinger is there, 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 2-0. set to get his evening at the plate started, Nick Madrigal. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Hot shot on the ground is short. Adames brings it in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Alzolay.
Digging in, Adbert Alzolay. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get. That'll bring up the outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. First pitch on its way. Taylor, a 27-year-old, he was taken in the second round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box, Holland Ray. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In now, Christian Yelich. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Fouled away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
In now, Willie Adames. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swing and a miss for strike one. 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Brewers strand one. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ian Happ.
The right fielder, Ian Happ.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's outside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Winker is there, and he has it for the out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Around first, he's digging for second, and that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cody Bellinger. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Looking at his career totals, Bellinger is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. The 1-0. Bellinger, a native of Arizona, he was a fourth-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Runner at second here with one man out. And this will be fouled away. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Matt Merker. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
High in the air out to center field. Taylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away. At the plate, Rowdy Tellez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 11.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
At the plate, Brian Anderson, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Anderson has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. He's set. Here it comes. Jesse Winker started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Michael Brasso is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hits this one hard the other way. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail things here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Patrick Wisdom is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra-aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. The swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Nick Madrigal comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first. Man alive, what a double. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Eric.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Into the box now, Tyrone Taylor, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. To short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first, two gone.
Up next from Milwaukee, the pitcher, Colin Ray.
So here now's the pitcher, Colin Ray. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Wisdom calls for it. And that's the third out. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Tucker Barnhart.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate now, Alzolay, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. Bases are empty, one man out. Struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they hold a 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
One and two for Christian Yelich.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So striding forward now, Willie Adames. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 11.
Ready once again, Rowdy Tellez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, we got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That misses. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-0. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Cody Bellinger will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Matt Merker. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Wisdom. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the bleachers. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 28 on the season. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ground ball right side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Number 1, second baseman, Madrigal.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Bryce Wilson takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 46.
To the plate now, Nick Madrigal. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 2-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Wilson has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher. Adbert.
Stepping up now, Adbert Alzolay. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Trey Mancini will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning.
Mancini.
Low for ball 1.
No
1-0 count. Here it is. Slow little grounder left side. He'll throw home with it, and they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Keenan Thompson is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
71. Keenan Thompson.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Thompson is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
First offering on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through, a base hit. Bellinger's got it. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
One strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and out of here.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Drew Smiley comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. In now, Victor Caratini. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. 3 runs already home here. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Digging in to try it again, Tyrone Taylor. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Still only 1 out in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Luke Boyd will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 45, Luke Boyd.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Yelich is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Settling in now, Willie Adames, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez, and he's in a great spot. Tying run at third with a chance for a ball into the outfield to give his guys the lead. Lays off 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find a strike zone in the worst way.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. But they strike. Bennett Souza is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 57.
Ian Happ will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He's set and the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So in now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Now batting, the left fielder, Matt Mercer.
Stepping in now, Matt Merker, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. A runner on first with 2 away. Bellinger's off and running. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he's safe.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Nico Horner will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Fouled off. With runners in scoring position this season, Horner brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nico Horner remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hap moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 33.
Digging in and looking for more, Jesse Winker. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 10.
Standing in, Michael Brasso. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Michael Fulmer enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Victor Caratini, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 32 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 32, now playing second and batting 9. Number 0, Bryce.
Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. A runner at first with no outs here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Julian Merriweather comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now in the box, Bryce Turang, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now back, left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Catch is made, and the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Cubbies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adbert Alzolay earns win number 7 on the season. Julian Merriweather wraps it up for the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Tonight's state attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.